What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. On the last today, I'm gonna be lasso drill for beginners, and I believe it's for advanced as well. So I'm having a lot of requests about lasso, what to do, how to build a lasso. So this drill is gonna change your game because I focus on a small foundation, and this drill is gonna make you realize what you build from there. Okay, so if you are new on the channel, my name is Mark Chinoco. I'm Marcelo Garcia, black belt, 5-time world champion, big us. This follow drill is gonna be a very easy breakdown for you guys to understand the foundation, because the big problem that I see is people put lasso in being flat. Okay, so this first drill is gonna be how to move my body, how to pass the leg in, where to place my foot, where to check my knee point position, and then how to build from there. Okay, so this drill is gonna change your lasso game 100%. Before we continue the lesson today, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the videos, and comment below. I appreciate your support, big also. So, first one, we're gonna start right here on the guard, right? Close guard. We're gonna do this drill without hands, okay? The person on top is gonna have holding the hands on the belt, right? And then I'm gonna get my feet on the hip, get to my side. Now the first drill is gonna pound my foot in, okay? Foot on the hip, and then I'm gonna turn my body all the way to the other side. While I'm turning, Cole's gonna let go of the belt and then replace the hands. I'm gonna just pass my lasso, foot on the hip, and I step on the hip and turn. We're gonna do this for a couple times. Go here, turn, make sure you always stay foot on the hip, be on the shoulders. I turn, go, let go, pass, just to teach myself how to position the foundation. I turn, yes, pass my leg, turn, pass my leg. And then probably be questioning yourself right now, but Marcos, you're not gonna sweep nobody with no hands. Yes, you're right, you're 100% right. You're not gonna sweep the person. This is not the reason why I want you guys to understand the hardest part, the foundation of the technique. Okay, that's why I learned how to position myself and then focus on the grips. If I force myself to connect with our grips, it's gonna be perfect. So from here, I turn, boom, you replace, there. Now the second drill is gonna be here. I'm gonna force sweep my partner without the hands once again, okay? So the second drill is gonna be the same thing. Now the person on top is very important. You gotta hold a strong grips in my belt. I'm gonna use foot on the hip. Now I'm gonna turn until break his posture. Okay? Now I'm gonna use this foot on the hip, on the leg. Now I'm gonna elevate, sweep the person, come on top. Okay, move back. So look, hands on the belt, feet on the hip, get to my side. Place my lasso, foot on the hip. I forgot to mention, every time I'm here for the sweep, your foot comes off the hip. Okay, the power comes from this foot because that foot is in charge for me to change my hip. Okay, I don't change my knee, I change for the hip. My knee directs my partner, so loose foot on the hip to sweep, call, break his posture. Now this guy I can kick, or this guy I can use as a hook, elevate. Now I want to go detail right here, move back, detail right here. What I want to do with this grip, with my knee, I don't want to go on a bicep slice right here, because sometimes I rush to get a sweep and then this arm gets stuck right here, and then most of the time, it happens a lot in class, especially in the fundamentals class, people get hurt without not know this detail. So make sure your knee goes over the biceps. I come up, I can go to mount, okay? So that way the arm doesn't get stuck, okay? So once again, second drill is gonna be here. I go to the side, place my foot on the hip, foot comes off the hip, place on the mat, I turn, break his posture. Use, lift, come up, mount. Okay? So this is gonna teach you so much how to visualize the game. He places the hands on my belt. I'm here, there, foot. I really wanna turn his hip, his posture up down. Leg comes right here, lift, come up, mount. So doing that, teach myself how to visualize the whole foundation of the technique, okay? So those are the orders I cannot skip, okay? So now the final one, which from the knees, I'm gonna place my grip, so now you guys know what you're doing, okay? So I'm gonna do exactly the same thing with grips. I'm here as he's holding my belt, right? I have my grips. Now I'm gonna go to my side, place my lasso. Now I know everything falls in place. Foot on the hip. Now this foot is very important. I wanna make sure that this foot helps my knee goes right there, okay? So when I go here, I want to turn, look his posture, go right there. I can kick, like I push it, that way I can go up, or I can lift and go right there. So now detail that I always tell here, I always let go the lasso hands, I don't let go the forehands, okay? If I let go the forehand, especially beginners here, if I let go this one to come up, he go, I was gonna meet me in the middle, so just turn and go into me, and then he get it back to the knees, and then what's happened, okay? So if that happens, I'm gonna put a combination right here for you guys. I swap him right here, I let go that. When I come up, my legs outside. Whenever Cole comes into me, you're gonna build to the knees. My leg is right between the legs. I can reconnect a secondary attack. I can go back down, use my foot to down here, and then I'm gonna go to mount. That if the person comes up faster, okay? Sometimes like, especially like Cole, he goes down and he back up faster, so you can reconnect a secondary attack. So for example, from here, get to my side, I knock his posture down by sweeping him right here. Now I use the exact same sweep, but I let go this guy to come up, he turns into me. My foot's round the mat, right between the legs, okay? Now extend, underhook this guy, and push, and then go to mount, okay? So, if you wanted to avoid, you can always add this second detail, second sweep. But if you wanted to avoid him from coming up, I wanna go for the sweep, I knock him down. Now you let go the lasso hands, okay? So then push this hand. If you go try to turn into me, I control his body with the top hands, and now I go to mount, okay? So just so, I'm not gonna go too details on that, but I just want to give you guys a heads up in that particular scenario, because happens a lot, and that's what people lose the lasso sweep the most, okay? Letting go the top hands and not letting go the lasso hands, okay? All right, so the next drill right here is gonna be standing. So just so you visualize the palming, okay? So we do palming from standing with the arms, and then we do palming with the leg for the lasso, okay? But before we move on to the standing, go back here, go. I want to place my foot. I like this foot. You can stay there, stay here. So I want to stay on this side here. So my foot, I use like a triangle, okay? Where the power comes from in this lasso scenario? From my foot. Like the power comes from my hip, I mean, but the foundation comes from my foot. So that is a 1 point from my foot, 2 points for the knee, and then loaded to the hip. If my foot is off of Cole's hip, for example, you guys can see in that detail right there. If my foot is off, and then I don't have a power, you guys can see it. So moving this angle right here so they can see the posture. If you guys see on this line, if my foot is off of the hip, I won't be able to turn my hip, but his posture goes. So look, I'm moving the way it's supposed to be moved, but my foot is off of the hip. So I've been saying, I keep this leg as a triangle, okay? So for example, I'm here, foot on the hip, so now this leg is a triangle. So pressure on my foot, so just move the camera this side. Pressure on the foot, comes into the knee.
Invest in your Jiu-Jitsu today. There is 8 amazing instructionals for you to level up. There is 3 lasso guard instructionals, 1 for each needs. There is winning double knee position. Everything starts from the knees. There is a half guard plan, how to pass the half guard. There's 2 amazing close guard, 1 elbow sweeps and 1 elbow submissions. And there is also how to pass the lasso guard. If you want to check it out, go at bjfanatics.com and don't wait. Invest in your jiu-jitsu today.
Because I keep weight on my foot, generate weight on the knee, which the person cannot smash, and then the turn comes from my hip. So from here, I step on the foot and then turn my knee. Look, his posture goes down a lot easy because I'm stepping on the hip, okay? But if that hip, if that foot is off of the hip, it's gone. So it's very important to keep the foot, that leg as a triangle, okay? So now the final drill here is gonna be here, standing, okay? So without grips, so Cole's gonna do a circle pass. I wanna keep him away, okay? Now my leg, so move that a little bit. My leg is just gonna bring my knee to my chest, and now I wanna do a big loop. I don't wanna do, if I do a short one, I kick the person's face. Just big loop, here, boom. Now I'm gonna take this arm out and switch the other side. Block, big loop, here. So now he goes. That's the drill for standing, so you guys understand. I stop him, pass my leg in. But Marcos, once again, why no holding? There's no time for holding the sleeves. If I try to hold the sleeve and pass my leg, I'm losing the order. So I want to just teach myself how to palm in the leg. So circle, go there, I stop, circle here. It goes the other way, boom, pass, circle. Now look, I stop, I circle, get the sleeves right away. Okay, from here, what I can do, I can, since I don't have the second grip, I can come up on my knee, pass, and get here. So it goes that way, goes up that way, block, circle, gets here. Now I'm gonna go upside down, boom. So now start implementing movement. When I pass my leg, I get the sleeves. Here, bottom knee, go. So just so you guys have idea of pass your leg, secure the sleeves, bottom foot, turn, just to give you guys a variety of options from bottom, okay? But what you can connect from here, the last one is gonna be here. When I place my lasso, the person's gonna keep circling the leg towards the same side. I'm just gonna hug the leg, lower the weight to the other side, which happens very often. For example, Cole's gonna go here, he circles around, I stop. When I'm passing my leg, I secure. He keeps circling. I hug the leg. Now I'm gonna open my knee, bring my hip in. Now from here, he's go up, and then he's go down and go up. So back here, Cole. So look, second drill, he's gonna go. Block, when I'm passing big circle with my foot, I get the lasso, right? He's circling around, I block, I hook, there. So now bottom leg had to be outside. Now I'm gonna pull Cole on top of me, boom. Now I push towards his shoulder, and then I can go up, okay? So now put a little bit more speed here, he goes to the pass. Block, spin, get. Go here, the leg comes here. I load, boom, push. Right? So go again. Let's go to the side. He circle around. I block, pass my lasso. He circle, boom, here, there, push. For this one, my knee doesn't have to be on the shoulders because I'm not doing hip switch for this one. I'm just catching the momentum, okay? So those are the small drill. I'll call the white belt guidance, just to understand the foundations of lasso. Everything that you're gonna do from now on start from this concept of leg pommeling, understand how to change my hip, understand foot and hip. So that's the orders. The grips is always gonna be related. So if you get used to that game, get used to this scenario, your lasso game is gonna be on point, okay? Because everything else you do, this is the foundation from the lasso, okay? So I hope you guys like it. And please share the video with a friend that loves lasso, and comment in the videos if you like it, and leave a request there because I'm here to help you guys. And if you guys like to check out my instructions at BJJ Fanatics, I'm gonna put the link around the description of the video and also on top here so you guys can just check it out, okay? Thank you so much, and please don't forget to subscribe to support the channel.